Mike's.
Queens of New York podcast. Live on the Evening Rush Network. Real, raw, and uncut Queens.
Hey. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
How is everybody?
I'm tired, y'all.
Girl, I've been tired. How you doing,
Girl,
Precious?
I'm tired. But happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I am trying.
I think everybody's kind of over it today. I don't know why. The weekend, and then this whole rainy weather, and then it's just hot. It's just,
horrible.
yes. And then the damn COVID numbers is going up too.
But we knew that was going to happen. Some people be outside.
Literally, outside.
They be outside.
Right.
No
Right.
mask on. Don't know if nobody got their shot. They don't know nothing. They just outside with a whole bunch of people like we back to normal or something.
Yo, I was in a nail salon and two or three people ain't have no mask on. And I was like, Lily, they don't have no mask on. Hey, Tony. He said fake news. You think it's fake? You don't think the numbers is real? That COVID is still out there and people are really still getting sick?
The Delta variant. Look,
right.
I don't care what it is. I've had COVID, so I know it's not a fake thing. I didn't have it severely, but I had it, so I know it's something. So people be like, "Nah, I don't exist." That's a lie, because I've had it. It ain't a joke. That freaking headache that I had, I wanted to just chop my whole head off. That's how bad that headache was. I've never had a headache that bad before in my life.
I can imagine.
I'm
so
telling you,
I don't know if they thinking that the numbers is going back up just so they can control people, but there is some shit going on out there, people.
Right, definitely.
Don't take it as a joke.
Hey, Tone. I ain't even say hi. I'm so sorry, Tone, but it's not fake news, okay? Stop spreading that narrative.
I don't believe it's fake either because, good Lord, the way it was in the beginning, the way how people were dying, unfortunately, and then it was just like, for them to shut the world down, it definitely had to be real some kind of way.
So,
well, the world, the government just likes to do shit, just to do shit. But
they ain't doing that.
like I told y'all, I've had it, so
right.
the shit is real. But I don't know about it coming back. I don't know about all that, but I mean, it's been here. I guess this is just the first time it's been a worldwide epidemic, but
right.
They've had we've had COVID for the longest. It's on the bottle of Lysol.
Right.
Which was very weird to see when they started mentioning it.
All
right. Like, well, goddamn.
Mm-hmm. And we ain't know nothing about no coronavirus.
Right. Hey, Dawn. So hey, today.
Wait, before we do that.
Yes, what's up?
So, y'all had a big event this weekend. Don't try to skate past that. What we doing? What we talking about? Like we gotta adjust the queens.
When I tell you that Envy was out here selling out cakes and whatnot.
Oh
Lord. Yo.
It was I must say, for me that had did a pop-up shop in about, my earphones is falling off, for about 2 or 3 years. I must say, I actually was surprised myself. Like when people came,
people was like, all right, let me get one of those and one of those,
right?
And one of those, and one of those. And
I was
don't know about nobody else, but I got cake jars. She only made one set, and I said,
that was it.
Let me get it all. That was out here.
All right, that was good.
I need every piece of cake on this table.
A couple people did that, and then it was people that just was like, "Girl, I just came to support. I don't even want to like pay it forward." And I was like, "You serious? You sure?" It was like, "Yeah," and that's what they were doing. It was a lot, and I think had they had taken their slices, I 9 times out of 10 would have probably went home with no cake.
Right.
Oh, but you did go home with cake. I'm surprised. Everybody was buying.
I went home with cake, but it was maybe if 10.
Okay.
It wasn't a whole lot.
I went home with cake. They paid it forward to me.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
And I still donated to the organization because they wanted every vendor to donate something because they was originally going to do the raffle. But they said they wasn't going to do the raffle because it was kind of slow for a lot of people. I still donated, so I gave them like one of each slice. And they was like, "Oh my God, thank you." So I said, "It's enough of y'all. Y'all disperse it how y'all want. It's okay." You know, I must say I really wasn't at a loss for anything. And then when I came home, I gave my neighbors, I gave next door. I was like, and the kids was like, "Well, I want this, that, and the third." So they took their slices, and then after that, I was just like,
"I got what I wanted."
Right. I was tired of cake. And thank you, Dawn. He said the lemon and the vanilla and the lemon cake was the truth. Thank you.
Right, and he need more cake, and I actually need cake too.
I got y'all.
I saw so many things on the table. I was like, "Oh my God." Yo, I'm so mad that I missed that pop-up shop though.
Yo, Rainbow if Rainbow didn't come to open up shop, she came to open up shop. She set up her boutique table, she had her bar, and she had the massage chair. So she had 3 different setups, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she was all over the place. That's one thing I could say.
Well, I'm glad that the pop-up shop was a success. I'm glad that you guys had a good time. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, don't skate over that. What we won't do is skate over anything the Queens got going on.
Right.
The Queens got going on. We ain't never gonna skate over that. I'm so happy for you guys.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
I will definitely be at the next one. I'm so sorry I missed this one. But
what do you mean be at the next one? The next one we're gonna be hosting ourselves.
Yes.
Well, I would. Well, clearly I
Yeah, Dawn is on our case. Like, y'all need a pop-up shop. Y'all need a pop-up shop. So, but I think I also want us to do, like I mentioned before, the school drive, back to school drive.
I feel like that should be what we do.
Right. I think that should be like a very big focus of what's coming out. We could do a pop-up shops, which is a good thing to do all year round. So even if it's like one every couple months, but definitely a school drive.
Yo, let me definitely. I have so many goddamn Purells, Lysol, Clorox. I cannot wait to get rid of it. I cannot wait to put it in people's school bags, a little kid package. Take this with you.
No,
like I was like, oh my God, like just to know like where we came from last year to right now, and to see that, yo, we panicked.
Right.
At the heart of the like at the very beginning of the pandemic, everybody had so much shit. So much Clorox, so much wipes, so much this, so much that. And then they're like, what was we doing? Why did we do this?
A lot of people panic shop.
And then niggas is out here barely washing their hands again. Y'all better get your lives together. Y'all still better wash your hands.
It's so much soap. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened?
And I was telling Josiah JoJo the same thing. I said, you know, people are not taking it serious when it's Lysol front and center on the shelf, $5.99. Not $15.99, $5.99.
I went in Dollar Tree today, and they had fucking Clorox wipes, like, you know, the little packets.
Oh, the traveling ones, yes.
I'm like, when's the last time you seen one of those in Dollar Tree?
No, for real. Like, I went into Walmart, and I had to because I have a Walmart credit card or whatever. So I had to remember when I went into Walmart that I no longer need this card. Like, you know, because want the more you shop, the more points you get, blah blah blah, for rewards, right? But I don't need all of this stuff that I had. I was buying Bounty 3 at a time, like, because they wouldn't let you get the same one. So I was buying like triple sheets, single sheets, double sheets. I bought one of each. I felt very weird. I went and I have enough to keep, Dawn. Trust me, I promise. I got enough to give away. I have some stuff I need to give away. I just got too much things, so I can't wait for our back to school event because some of that shit is going in the kids' stuff. They're gonna be grateful. And I'm gonna be grateful to get about my house. So
girl, they're gonna shut this whole shit down again.
They are.
They're gonna shut this whole shit down again, and then we're gonna be like, Dag, we just gave everything away. Now we gotta rewind it.
We're not giving everything away. Hell,
good evening, Al. How are you?
Good evening, Al. It's a lot. I just have a lot, so I'm excited to just be doing something to give some of this stuff back. You know, we got other stuff we're gonna put in the book bag jar. Like,
absolutely. But they definitely gonna have some wipes.
Y'all gonna get some pencils and pens and shit.
Yeah, all that good stuff, right? So. Yes, we are. And we thank everybody for joining us. Today, our topic is the do's and don'ts in a relationship. Where's the topic at?
Or actually, isn't our topic is like do's and don'ts, but it's pretty much like deal breakers.
Deal breakers, yeah. There's a lot of deal breakers.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't look at it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Al. We appreciate your support.
Yes, Al. Thank you.
You have to know what your deal breakers are when you get into a relationship, because
mine's is inconsistency, because I don't, my patience be like this. Don't create a vibe that you cannot maintain.
That is very true. And a lot of men gotta
get together. Get it together.
Because
consistency,
they will start some shit. They'll, in order to get you, but they ain't gonna do it to keep
right you. To keep you.
Like,
and then that be the right, and then they play victim. Oh, I don't know what happened.
That's what I liked about you. So you have to continue to keep doing it.
Right. And that's the irritating part.
I saw a meme today where they had like a bag of spinach. You know how when you first put the spinach in a pot, and it was like dudes is first pursuing you, and then when it dwindled down, and then there's a little bit of what they do to maintain you. I'm like, right,
Lord, when it's tripled down and now it's next to nothing. Right, yeah, like right.
And then you wonder why you do the bare minimum. Because I'm not going to give you any more energy than you're giving me, my man. You going to do the bare minimum? I'm going to do the bare minimum.
Dawn said it's hard for consistency when things change. I guess, but you also have to look at it. You also have to be consistent with the change. Just like the weather change in summertime, take that winter's coat off, and wintertime come, put that winter coat on. It's consistency with the season. That's how a relationship is. It is consistent. Right. And that's part of a relationship growing.
And it's downs. Like we're not ever gonna say, well, y'all are always gonna be happy, because we all know that ain't true. But I mean, when you are happy, y'all need to know why. Like, y'all need to keep it together.
Right.
And even when y'all going through your bad times, it doesn't have to be, oh my God, this bitch gets on my nerves all the time.
Then why you still with him?
Every day to piss me off. Every day I want to kill him. I still love him though.
But it's not the same thing every day. It's not like you complain about the same thing every day.
Who wears a coat in the winter? Me?
I can't with
him.
Black people with cars, especially men, they do not feel like they need a coat. You need a coat.
I wear a coat in the car with the heat on.
Jesus. But he know what I mean. He want to be funny. That's what it is. He want to be funny.
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
You think you don't need, just like you don't think you need your woman, but you do.
Right. Consistency is the main thing. Communication is the main thing. Keep communication open and keep each other's feelings into consideration. I don't know how to
communicate. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
What you mean?
Oh my God, Rainbow!
You gotta know some way to communicate. You got a fiance and y'all been together for years.
Yeah, and we always fighting.
No, y'all got something that works. Y'all got something that works, because y'all wouldn't be able to be together for years if y'all had nothing that works.
I think we ignore each other. I'd be like, you know what? It's just gonna go away. It's gonna go away. It's gonna go away, and then it goes away. And then I'm like, all right. And then
no.
I'm like, and then you get it all balled up and bottled.
And then that's when you cussing his ass out, right?
And then it just comes out, and he be like, so this is really how you feel. Yes.
Dawn said the friend vibe always works.
What the hell?
What is the friend vibe?
What is the friend vibe?
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
You don't need. I'm supposed to be your friend, not your woman?
I don't need nobody. I don't need to just be your friend. I got enough friends.
Should I barely want? Man, listen. No new friends. I'm good with what I got.
But
yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, the friend vibe. Like, what is that? Like, of course you're supposed to be friends with your partner.
I'm not gonna be out here joking and keying with your ass, because I'm gonna get serious.
That's right, Al. All relationships have seasons, and some seasons have storms, but they all pass to bring a brighter day. This is so true. That's why
absolutely.
How to communicate.
There is no brighter day, Al.
What?
I said, what if there's no brighter day? What do you do then? You get out.
Then there's no. You need to not be in that relationship.
Then you gotta go.
Anything that is going to stress you and drain you is not beneficial.
You have to let Precious say go in her New Orleans.
Anything that is going to be draining is not conducive for your well-being at all. You're going to be like, why I'm so stressed? Why am I always sick? Why am I pressure up? What's going on? And it be your own relationship stressing you the fuck out, killing you.
Yeah, Envy out here preaching.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Somebody who brings your pressure up is the worst. I got high blood pressure for real. If you try to add to that, then you got to go. Like go.
And have you ever heard the saying, the biggest weight I've lost from this relationship is not the weight on your body. The weight that you'll be carrying be the weight from your relationship. So when you don't realize until the relationship over, you be like, well, damn.
You be thanking God for the break. You be like, "Oh God, thank you for the breakthrough."
Right, and you be surprised about relationships and how much our kids observe. Because like one of my my past relationship a while ago, Josiah, she was like, "Ma, you think so and so was blocking our blessings?" I was like, "Why you say that?" She said, "Because we've been good for a while." And I was like, "You might be right." I said, "Everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason." And every time you try to hold on to people.
Did y'all see Dawn's comment?
Yeah, what you say?
It's hard to leave after great sex.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Everything is sex. That's the problem. That's the problem with men. Y'all will stay with somebody because they got good coochie.
No, some women too. Girl, he can't do nothing but lay it down.
I don't know. I'm about to say, I don't know if I've ever had dick that good.
I heard a girl say, "Girl, I know he ain't about shit. I know he ain't full shit. I know he can't do shit for me. But the only thing that's good is that thing." And I was like, "Really? So nothing else is?"
But is that considered like like y'all in like a committed relationship?
Well, I didn't even ask her that. I was just like, "You don't think it's more than that?"
Because that's what it sounds like to me. But if that's what y'all want to do, hey Roz.
Hey Roz, how are you?
That's right. Sex don't hold no relationship, Don. Golly, this man, he would think sex will hold. He thinks sex is the glue. Like,
you know what he says, and he always says, "And y'all women know what y'all got between y'all legs. Y'all got the power." I'm like,
he says she lying. Facebook user, we're not sure who you are, but you're right. Sex does not hold a relationship. A baby don't hold a relationship either. And a lot of women feel, I'm gonna have this baby and he gonna be here. Honey, no.
He gonna be gone. He gonna. That's the quickest.
Don't say stop capping.
But who you saying is capping?
Right, like wait.
It must hold him.
It do hold him.
Lord have mercy.
But Don got his ass into a lot of trouble with sex. He said envy is capping.
Why am I capping?
His dog got himself into a lot of trouble with that sex, so I'm glad he toned it down because he got into a lot of trouble. You know, he still hate his baby mamas.
He done got stabbed a couple of times and whatnot.
Jesus,
he done got hit with that. But
don't get up here with that. But anyway,
don't stop messing with me today, dog. We not even picking on me today.
What is deal breaker for you, ladies?
Oh, I hate a cheap man. I hate a cheap man. Don, I'm sorry. I had to come for you. I'm so sorry because I had to get you. I had to.
Wow,
I'm sorry. Ross
said stab.
Yeah, Don, I really got you. My bad. Like I should. That was something we say off air, but I had to say it because you had to stop. I'm sorry, Don.
No, Don has said that on air before.
No. I know. That's why it was okay for me to say. But I'm just saying, like when we really go in on him, it be behind air. So I'm just like, my bad, Don. Don't feel like wow.
I feel Facebook user. I can't stand a man that says one thing and does another either.
Right.
Yeah. That is a deal breaker. Like be a man and stand on your word. Like if you say that you're gonna do this, then you do this. You don't go around like you don't say it just to get the girl or say it just to get what you need in that moment and then you don't do it. I hate a cheap man. I hate a cheap man. And I never had words and actions have to match. Who is that?
Absolutely.
Because you are preaching.
Right. Hello, Facebook user. What is your name? Because it's not showing up on our screen.
Yeah, I can't.
Who you are?
I'm so sorry. Facebook user. We cannot. Your word and your balls is all that you have. Goodbye.
Jesus Christ. But that is correct.
That is correct, but whatever.
Oh God.
It's Joy. She said she don't know why. So hi, Joy.
Hey, Joy. How are you?
You thought it was Joy. Hi, Joy.
It was Joy.
Yes, yes, exactly. But I hate a cheap man.
Mm-hmm.
And well, we all know this about me. I don't think none of these users on Facebook, or I mean, nobody who watched the Queens of New York NYC podcast. I don't feel like any of you guys ever thought that I like the cheap man. Y'all know damn well I don't like a cheap man.
Right. But you know what's crazy? A lot of women tend to deal with it, and you know, everybody has their own reason. I don't know why. I don't think I've stayed with the person that actually has ever cheated. Or I knew about it and he was cheating.
Not cheat. I said cheat.
Oh, cheat. Oh no, yeah, I can't do that either.
A man with no finances.
I'm not cheap with you, so you bet not be cheap with me.
And that that's a fact, right?
And even if he got finances, you know, some men really feel like they don't have to spend on a woman, and I feel like it's a give and take type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even when you dating, the man tends to spend the most because you dating and you courting, and that's okay. But some men be like, oh, fuck out of here, what I look like. Don gets on my nerves. Anyway, fine.
Hey, Maisha.
Fuck out of here, what I look like.
He gives you time, be happy.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like, it's a hot man. It's dudes in jail who take care of their families. Like dudes in jail. So if a dude's in jail and he can still make sure his family get a check every month or whatever, stop. Ain't nobody got time for that. He broke, give you his time, be happy. Absolutely not. Throw him to the trash. But I don't like a cheap man. And I don't care where the money comes from. He taking
drug money. Oh God.
I don't care what you talk about. I know somebody who was fully getting taken care of, and they man was in jail. Okay, house, mortgage paid for, everything. That's all I'm saying. So no man walking on no.
But I don't even think it's tricking when you taking and doing stuff. Right.
That's not tricking. No,
Maisha saying that's what they be like. I'm not tricking. It's not considered tricking.
Yeah, absolutely. So Joy said, I like a man who knows how to spend his money. I don't need you to spend big on little things if we planning on big things. That's true too.
That is correct. That is correct.
That's true too.
Yeah, I don't. It's not like I'm saying, oh, well, I need you to spend all this money on me. But I just need to know if I ask you for something, you ain't gonna be like, nah, bitch, I ain't got that. You can't get that from me. Because I would not say that to you.
And that's my thing. Match my energy that I'm giving out. And I had put something up today on Facebook, something similar to that. And a lot of people don't pay no attention. Well, a lot of people don't realize what, you know, the shit that they do and how they come on. And it was just like a regular thought that came to mind. Let me see if I can find it. I said, when you find yourself putting up more energy into people and things, and it's not being reciprocated, shift your energy, subtract yourself, and of course, make it make sense. Matched energy is everything.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
With this, I'm broke.
It's not even shift. Shifting means if I've got to give you all my energy and you're not doing the same thing, I'm gonna just move myself from the situation. Maybe I'm not for you. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I might, like I said, if you're putting too much energy into a person or something, maybe it's not for you. If you putting energy into your relationship and it's not being matched, maybe you should not be in that relationship. If you're putting your energy into your business and you're not making any sale, maybe that's not the sell for you. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe that's not the line of business.
Or you could just need to change something.
Right, exactly.
You have to think out of the box.
Absolutely. And that's the thing but a lot of people don't pay attention to that. You understand what I'm saying? So if I know, okay, like for example, like we did this pop-up shop. So if I know, okay, I got all these, if I know I'm gonna do all these cakes at $5 and I know I could probably sell them at $8 and $10, why should I if I'm gonna get stuck with cake that's not gonna move? You got to match how it is. You got to do the energy. You got to find what's the area. You got to see the type of environment. Like that's why I kept saying, I hope it don't rain. Because then it would have been a drought. Then I definitely would have had an asshole of cake. You understand what I'm saying? But people don't look at for what it is. What you say?
I said, no, you wouldn't, because I would have took more cake home. Like, you got some cake in there? Can I have some?
Please? How did you like your cake in the jar?
I haven't eaten those yet. All the slices you gave me, I ate those first. I'm eating those first.
Oh, Lord.
Out the way first. And then I'm going to devour my cakes in the jar.
Oh, Jesus. But what our comment says?
Oh,
He
Rod said it ain't tricking if you got it. That's a highlight. Let's remember that. And then Don is just
being.
He said he broke. Enjoy his time of
digging on who?
I guess he trying to say gold digging.
No, yeah. That's what he's trying to say. But basically, he think that, you know, once you start talking about
how is it gold digging if we just said we do the same?
Right, the actions have to be reciprocated. And yes, Jaws, I can ship the cakes in a jar.
Let me tell you something. When I first got with my man, he was a little selfish. And it wasn't. I don't even think it was just with his money. He was just selfish because he was an only child, so he wasn't used to sharing.
Okay.
So I had to get him out of that. Now he's fine. But, you know, some people just don't know how to share. Like most people with siblings, we're giving because we know we've had to do so our entire lives. Those only children, they have only children syndrome. And they don't know how to share.
Well, I don't have only child. Oh, I wasn't the only child. It's me and two other sisters. So, but right now in like adult life, I'm like the only child. So I don't have to be bothered because I don't be bothered with them.
But you were not when you were younger, so you have the ability to share.
I guess. Well, yeah, because we're very close in age. Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. You do because you shared with me. What are you talking about?
Because I like you like that. Now that's why I said I'm like the only sisters. I wouldn't give them nothing. So you know, my sister text me and asked me for $3. I was like $3 and you having a baby. What is $3 gonna do? She's like, oh, I just need $3. Can you cash app it to me? I was like, no, ask your man that impregnated you. Sorry.
$3.
And I was like, what?
I think if she would have asked you for more than $3, you might have gave it to her. But $3 is weird, like
right? Because I was like $3.
Right. Pretty sure you got enough change in your couch.
And all the way in Florida. And if I cash app it to you, it's gonna be like $275. I'm like, bro, no.
Don is. We're gonna ignore Don.
Time and conversation does matter, but that does not determine a relationship.
I did have to put in some work. There's nothing wrong with having to put in some work in a relationship. You're always gonna have to show someone how to treat you.
Absolutely. Because you learning a person and a person is learning you.
Joy, I'm with you. I would have gave my sister $3 too, but I definitely
I ain't giving them shit.
I'm just saying, look, Joy, let me tell you, because you know what, I struggle with that all the time because I am very, I know, damn, before I don't want to really
time is money, right?
But I'm one of them people who, if you having a baby with somebody or you have a man that you laying with, I just feel like, why do you need assistance from anybody else? But I would still assist you, but I would still say it like, yo, where's your man? Like he can't help.
My thing is,
that's what she asked her. And
but my thing is, I'm gonna tell you why. It's more to it. It's 12 months in a year. I have not spoken to you in however many years. Don't ask me for my Netflix password because I'm not giving it to you because I ain't been speaking it to you. Next thing is, don't ask me for no money because then she was like, oh, but I wanted to tell you I was pregnant, but I didn't know how you was going to respond. Why did you care? I'm not the one pregnant. You pregnant. You ain't been speaking to me. And this is why. And this is where it goes to consistency with every relationship, whether it's family, whether it's friend. Do not just call me when you need me.
Right.
I'm sorry. I don't give a shit if I gotta have $1 million. Nope. That's my thing.
Especially if y'all haven't spoken to each other in a very long time, don't just hit me up out of nowhere talking about, can I get some money?
Right.
No matter how many dollars it is, it doesn't matter.
It's the principle of
need me.
And that's my thing. Where you didn't need me the rest of the year, so now all of a sudden is let me call my sister. And mind you, I'm the oldest out of the two of my sisters. They cannot call me today if they are not asking me how I'm doing. They cannot ask me how my children is. Do not ask me for anything.
Yeah, that's a different dynamic.
Right, but that's why that's $3. I don't give a shit. One time I sent the $10. She was like, "Okay, you send me $10 for I need gas to go check on mommy." Well, absolutely. I need to make sure my mama okay. But if it wasn't $10, if it wasn't to go see her, you wouldn't got no money. And I said, "Don't ask me for no money again." And she asked me.
The dynamics is different. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really one of those sisters who, because you know, like
Not
I
me.
got
You're very close with your sisters.
right, but
Hey Jean, how are you?
like I'm in my 30s, so like a lot of things that like stuff like that, like getting pregnant by a nigga who can't give you $3. I feel like that's the thing that you make. That's a mistake you make when you in your teens. Maybe
Hello.
Even
Well,
like,
she's not right now. She's about 19, 20. So I guess that's the age.
Well,
right.
Yeah, that's the age though. They get dumb. They stupid. They don't really have.
I'm not available.
Right.
But imagine having a sister like in her 30s who get pregnant by a nigga who can't do nothing, and then you want to come out.
Oh yes, right.
Like,
and there it goes to the
I'm
do's
like,
and don'ts.
I'm like, so we need to. What's? I was like, Precious. What's the number? What's the number?
Oh yeah.
Wait. 718-222-0123.
Jesus.
Like, we're calling and we're making you an appointment because you seem stupid.
I'm not giving you no password, Dawn.
You put your Netflix password, your HBO Max.
Right.
No, she gonna get the abortion clinic password. Okay.
Right.
Oh Lord, that's the number you're gonna get. That's the number Precious got. But yes, today's topic.
At 30 something, if you getting pregnant by a man who can't give you $3, Miss, what's the number? Because we going to make you an appointment. I hope you got insurance because we ain't paying for the either.
Oh, and this is where it goes to our topic, y'all, which is the do's and don'ts in a relationship. You know how to keep it.
Get yourself pregnant by a man and can't do shit for you.
Hey BQ, how are you?
She's on the phone. She's on the line. I think this is our first time seeing you up here. Welcome.
Thank you. We appreciate the shit. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Just because Space Jam 2 came out, don't mean you're gonna get my HBO Max password, Dawn.
No. But yes, stand by, everybody. We are gonna definitely continue with our topic. We're gonna run a commercial, pay some bills, and we will be right back. So stay tuned. If y'all trying to do a podcast, this is the way to do it.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
And we're back. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
If you missed it, do not get yourself pregnant by a man who can't do shit for you.
That's a fact.
That's a don't in a relationship.
Yes, our topic today is do's and don'ts in a relationship. Please follow our business pages at Rainbow Refreshers, also at Envious Creations. 360 Photos is under construction. We're gonna apply a little bit more pressure on her so we can get this page up and running. Please follow us at Queens of NYC Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. We are moving and grooving. We have just finished doing a quick recap of our pop-up shop that we were a part of this past Saturday. So if you came out, we appreciate y'all support. If y'all watching, we definitely appreciate. Hey, Shice, we appreciate you. How's it going? Happy birthday, my guy. What's going on?
Oh, birthday.
Yes, it's his birthday and he is online. And we're going to highlight you because we need a commercial. We need the little final touches on our little bit of show here going on. But today's show, right? Today's is the do's and don'ts in a relationship. So we already spoke about don't be with somebody that can't do anything for you. We also spoke about communication, inconsistency, and what else?
I say don't. What was the other one I had? Don't be cheap and
don't be cheap.
Don't be cheap is definitely number one.
Don't be cheap. Don't be a cheater. Communicate.
Dang, what was the other one? It was right there. I said don't be cheap and don't be. It was something. It's gonna come right back to me because I'm
not playing with you, Dawn.
Anyway, we think about Dawn. That's
one is the password. That is not her password. Whatever.
What he said?
He said MV1 is your password to your Netflix.
If you
don't not the Netflix.
If you someone without no ambition, I can't be with you out.
Yeah, you have to have you have to have something you're trying to pursue. Like you can't just be like, whatever. It is what it is.
And I'm getting up and I'm getting to it. And you not? No.
Actions and energy is everything. You could be with somebody that could be pushing you and motivating. If you're just negative altogether, then it's like, well, goddamn, everything that come out your mouth is like no and negative. Then it's like, what's the purpose?
Yeah, being with a negative person, it just drains your whole spirit.
Unfortunately, right.
A negative person.
You gotta have drive, and you gotta drive. I don't
know about no insecurities because most people are a little insecure about something here and there.
Well, no, like in a relationship, like there definitely needs not to be no insecurity. Like if you have like if your woman is popular, like whatever, right? And this is how you
met her. Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, hey Tia.
Hello, how are you? Hey, Michelle.
Then how, like, you can't all of a sudden change that way. Like if she's popular, that people know her, not on some whole type popular, but on some positive popular. Because it's a difference. It's a difference.
She said not on some whole type popular.
I'm just saying.
But I even think even if a person has insecurities in their relationship or within themselves, my thing is in a relationship, you're supposed to build them. So like, let's say if he or she is self-conscious about their weight, then your partner, babe, you look nice, motivation and shit like that. Opposed to just, yeah, you fat, you just look at, nobody wants none of that. More so insecurity is more so if a person is not certain because they've had a bad past and they're like, oh my God, every guy I've been with, he's cheated on me. You just have to give your partner the reassurance of, no, I got you, and showing them as well. Actions again.
But that is also expectations that they might not can live up to. So then you don't put that on nobody. I do believe that as individuals, and like when you're going into relationships, I think that's one of the mistakes that people make, because we so quick to tell the other person, like, okay, like, listen, I was cheated on, and it's the biggest fear of mine, and you cannot cheat on me. I pray
you put that in the atmosphere,
and then
you put that shit out in the atmosphere, and that's what happens. And you just so worry about it in the back of your mind that it then comes to fruition because you done did some crazy shit to make her be like, well, the bitch is crazy.
That's right. You are more popular than you are.
Oh my God.
I don't like a possessive person.
Right. Oh, definitely. And overly aggressive. Oh my God, no.
Yeah, I think that in relationships you have to be certain of who you are. Not to say that everybody come into a relationship like, okay, for instance, right, when I got into my relationship that okay, Joy and Don, excuse me, Don, take this after hours. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy.
You see my face? I'm like,
right, Lord.
Anyway,
shout out to Rainbow Refreshers. I got my watermelon sangria. Woo!
At this point, I need a Rainbow Refresher with Dawn. Dawn is out of off the
right.
Listen, oh no,
you have one of these, a white top, not a black top.
Yes, I need a white top.
White top is non-alcoholic.
Oh, this is nice.
Marisha says I'm not insecure like Precious was explaining. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I got into my relationship here, right, I came in with my insecurity because I had 2 kids and then I had got 3 stretch marks literally right on my stomach at the bottom.
Okay.
And I remember when,
she said, I got 3 stretch marks.
I do. I counted up things. When they came, I was like, oh shit, like, so I got 3, 2 on one side and 1 on the other, right? And so I remember when it was time to get nasty, you know what I'm saying? And I was all like covering my stomach and stuff, and he's like, yo, move, what are you doing? And I'm like, no,
my stretch marks.
He was like, what? Like, he was like, what are you talking about? But my ex-husband, he made me feel a way about that.
Okay, okay.
I was insecure about it, but I didn't. The way how Wes handled it, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's where it comes to helping you build. Right.
I did count them. Yo, I still got them, y'all. Like, I'm saying, I was gonna go get a tummy tuck. I was like, I need a tummy tuck. I need these going. But then I thought about the tummy tuck. I was like, I'm gonna just deal with my 3 stretch marks and call it a day. I love
I got my hips, and I look, and everybody look at me like, "How you got stretch marks?" I don't know. Don't ask me. I guess I was small. I guess I was smaller than this. I grew a little bit, and I got some tiger stripes. That's right.
Right. That's it.
Lord have mercy.
I got tiger stripes on my side when I'm from running, but I literally on my stomach, I got 3 at the bottom. So it's just, at first I was very self-conscious about some things. I'm telling you, because my ex-husband did not like it. Let me tell you, that boy
You had 2 children. Tell that man shut his mouth and go on about his business.
That's it.
He could not handle when the stomach got big. Okay.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Let her know. She is a bad. Yes, absolutely.
Like the stripes and all. Y'all know I'm coming through like her body. No, I love y'all. He was definitely different. He was definitely ridiculous, but he put that insecurity into me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really, really. I remember being so. What this man was trying to get down, and I was like, not with this stomach. Turn the light off. But now, keep the light on, baby.
But that's what part of the relationship is, when you build in each other. Okay, listen, I like it. Like, for example, he liked it. You understand what I'm saying? He knew it bothered you. So instead of kept feeding and giving you negative energy, it was like, nah, baby, it's all right. And then 9 times out of 10, he probably was like, come here, let me give it a kiss or something. Because that's what they do. And then you be like, okay. Right, and even though you still might feel a type of way, you be like, but you don't feel as nervous as you did.
No, she don't no more. She don't care.
No,
right.
I be neck and neck. Okay.
Jesus,
you gonna see it in the light. You gonna see it in the dark. You gonna see it whatever. You gonna get these stretches. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
But that's where it go. You got people that will encourage you to do, that it's okay because mind you, everybody bodies change. We still is not the same size we was at 16, 18, and then after having children, or even not even after having children, just life itself. Food has changed. The hormones in the food has changed. Health has changed and stuff.
Pandemic last year.
Right. So, and it's all about just the motivation. If you feel like, for example, let's say you wanted to go to the gym and you like, I just need a gym buddy. It would be good for him to say, well, babe, I'll go with you. That's part of the teamwork. What he said?
He's talking about he is. He said, I am. But I'm laughing at Joy. Joy said, you are beautiful and blessed to only have 3. She says, I have a full tiger on my stomach.
And guess what, Joy? You locked all the way down with that nice ring and that nice security that she got. So that full tiger mean nothing. So you are absolutely right.
Right. And you're right, Michelle. Like, right. Life does take a toll on you, whether it could be health, whether it could be life in general, whether it's health, whether it's your work,
Wealth, because when people start making more money, they start eating better and then they get fat.
Yes. Even stress plays a role tremendously. And if you're in a relationship that's sucking the life out of you, that's like crazy. Like, and even your family, like, yo, why every time I see you, you don't seem happy? And I see the difference in my pictures. Like, I thought I was good then, and now I be like, well, goddamn, all right. You see the difference, and you be like, wow, just from removing yourself from certain situations, from being around certain people, so life does change you tremendously.
It does. It really do. So that's definitely like when it comes down. But
don't let somebody suck the life out of you. Don't.
Right. One of the don'ts in a relationship, if they are not balancing you and bringing it to you together, whether in a good way, in motivation, it is not conducive. Nobody wants to argue all fucking day. And somebody told me, if a relationship it is too perfect, somebody is lying and it is a fairy tale. Life is not even picture perfect. Even if you try to make it that way, it's going to be some type of hiccups.
You guys can give us a call.
Yes.
If y'all want, y'all can call in. We definitely encourage conversation. If you can just call 929-441-2417. The number's going across the screen, blah, 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 blah. So you can real quick. So catch the number and call us. Let us know. And definitely, I know Maisha and Tia, it's definitely, like, it could be, we go through a lot as women. Oh my! If he accidentally hits you, can you forgive? Accidentally hit you.
What's that?
Jesus Christ!
How do you accidentally hit somebody?
Well, yeah, how can you accidentally hit someone? Like, what you mean accidentally hit them? Like, maybe they were drunk one night and something happened, or like
I
they.
mean, you know what? I've accidentally hit my man. I was swinging. I ain't think it was gonna connect.
Jesus Christ, no.
Coming from domestic violence marriage, I do not encourage.
Please,
No,
no.
like we weren't even fighting. Like we were just talking, and I was like, "Oh, shut up," and it just happened to.
Right.
I mean, there wasn't an argument.
But Dawn said, did you forgive him when you was in your situation that you was in?
Yeah, he did I forgive him? Did I forgive him? Not until a couple of years after. Like a couple of years after the marriage was done. Yeah. Because I had to let it go for me, not for him.
I'm not laughing at you, Russian. I'm laughing at your husband. She's talking about I accidentally two-pieced his ass.
And no, she said she no, but like Joy said she don't know any hits if that hits was accidental. Maisha said she gonna accidentally poison his ass.
I don't never suggest staying but we got to be realistic though. We don't suggest staying in a domestic relationship, but it's also not so easy to leave because it's a lot of women that try to leave, and unfortunately, it doesn't always end up in a good way.
Factors. It's some people who got hit once and was out. Okay,
absolutely, right.
Who got hit once and was out. It's some people it took them years, me, and then was out. It's some people who still getting beat on after years and years.
Right, but that's why I said everybody's situation is different.
That play into that.
Yeah, and then like I know that a lot of times
they don't feel like they have anywhere to go, or they've witnessed this their entire life, so they think
they feel it's okay, right. Right.
Yeah, and that was the thing. And I remember when people thought like they like like when people found out, especially like my family, when my family found out, they were devastated. They like, you didn't even grow up in no home like that. And I'm just like, yeah, but I was just trying to make this work. Like, I was trying to make this work. I was not
trying to make my family work. The family that I created for myself, I was trying to make that work.
Right.
But the day that you was just playing, he was talking to you, Rainbow, when
you did the two-piece, you didn't do it on purpose, but we're talking about in general. That's one thing you should.
I didn't have to forgive him. He
said, did he forgive you?
Yeah.
They still forgive him. Clearly, he forgave
did not forgive this face.
Jesus. I know he was cussing you out something terrible. Did you really?
What the fuck is going on here? I was like, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's
an accident. You fucked up when your eyes get like this. You be like, I'm sorry.
Right. I really didn't mean to, give that much arm extension, but my bad.
And what's crazy?
Like, this is why I don't play with you. This is why we can't play. Because shit get real. No.
Yes.
So that's one of the don'ts in your relationship. See?
Maisha said it's hard to leave, and Joy said besides she don't know how to get hit and not hit back, and that's the God.
And that's a fact, right? That's one thing.
But the thing is, unless you really have real power over the man, you're not winning. No matter how you fighting back, and I was fighting back, and then I remember the very very last fight that we had. Like he had literally stomped on my head with a Timberland boot, and I remember praying to God, like I'm like, God, if you let me get out of this situation right now, this fight, I will never come back. And that's exactly what happened. I walked out that house. He wouldn't give me my kids or whatever. The cops came. They wouldn't give me kids. Whatever. Y'all know the story. But anyway, long story short, that was it. I was gone. I was done. You know what I'm saying? And this was when my mother was in a coma. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go see my mother in a coma with a black eye, bruises, and I remember saying to my mother in the coma, and I was like, Mom, can I stay with you? And then she looked at me like, imagine. I'm getting emotional. Oh my God. Anyway.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, I had a situation. Okay. Right. I had a situation, and I was we all been in some type of domestic situation, some type or another. Mm-hmm. And I had a situation, and and mind you, I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna say I'm always win. But I'm gonna fight, and go get my nails done 2 days later because we done fought a little bit and shit like that. I might have to call out of work the next day. But when I realized I had enough, we was just fighting for no reason. Like you mad and it's, oh, why you look so nice like that? The fuck you mean? I'm going to work. And then when my business started going, the jealousy was like ridiculous. Why everybody calling you so much? What's going on? Why you keep doing? And I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. And I told him, and I made it crystal clear. I said, my pension, I am capped out. I did 10 years and I'm vested. I said, and if you hit me again, I said, have you noticed every time I cook, I leave a frying pan of grease on the stove? He was like, yeah, I just figured you're going to clean it the next day. I said, no, because if you ever hit me again, I'm going to wake you up with hot grease. And he was like, really? And I was so calm. And it was just a regular time. I was laying in the bed. And I said, yeah. I said, because I'm at that point. I said, and my life insurance and everything is taken care of. Josiah knows how to handle certain stuff. And at the time, she was still young. And I was just like, you got to know when you're tired. So I had started looking up like Safe Horizon and stuff to get out of the situation. But I had to let him know, please hit me one more time while you hit. And I always told him, I'm not going to put you out because you don't have nowhere to go. But when you leave, there is no coming back. But if you hit me, my NYPD little police department job, it would have been whatever the headlines would have been. And I would have been locked up. And I would have been fine with that. But ever since then, I must say, right. But no, New York City does not have a self-defense law. Right. It's considered manslaughter if the person does die or whatever. It's not considered, if it's self-defense, it's in New York, it's considered manslaughter. That's the way. But I did it.
That's why you can't mess with Envy. He said that ninja crazy. How are you?
Yes, and you know what's crazy? After I told him that, it made the relationship easier to leave because the argument started going lower. The point of I didn't care was just like whatever. Now I'm doing me. The point of him doing whatever was at that point, and it was just like. And I asked him, "Listen, we just not working out. Can you just let me go? Can you just? No, we're gonna make it work." And at the time, he did not want to do that, and it just took for whatever to happen for him to be like, you know what? Okay. And then, but even then, he didn't just let me go. It was, oh, now I got fake police reports. They coming to my job, coming to get me. They calling my phone. You got to go to the precinct. And I'm like, yo, but I'm not even doing nothing. And he made it crystal clear and stated, your little city job, I'm going to take it away by every means. And I said, it's crazy because my city job is what held you down for however many years that we were together. My city job takes care of my children and stuff. And then when you sit back and you be like, the envious of people and how people are actually really jealous, and it be your own partner that you be with, it'd be crazy. So that's why I just was like, it's okay.
That's right, Joy. Beat him just enough so he doesn't die.
Beat his ass just enough so he don't die.
Yes.
Nah, I was gonna light that whole soul on fire. I'm not gonna even hold you.
She had 3 kitchen knives under her goddamn pillow. So the next time your ass is gone.
Right. But you know what was crazy? I didn't have to worry about whatever dishes I left on the stove still have to be clean because he would clean up. If it was hot grits left, he would make sure the pots was done. Right.
She ain't about to burn my ass up in here.
Right.
Clean the stove.
But it's crazy because after a time, because like I tell everybody, no matter how much you tell a person to leave, oh, he ain't shit or she ain't shit, leave him alone. A person knows when they're tired and a person knows when they had enough. That's why I always say, listen, I can give you a suggestion, but right, but you only know what you can do. You only know what you're going to be ready to do. And being heartbreak is not an easy type of thing to deal with either. And that's one thing nobody wants to deal with. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta love you first.
Yeah, you gotta definitely love yourself first.
Are you really out after you've been warned? I don't think so.
Let him tell it if the cooch is that good. He gonna weigh options. I'm gonna keep my hands to myself. I don't want this oil, and then I'm gonna keep getting the good cooch. So he might try to weigh it out.
The cooch is good. He locked it down. She ain't got no worry. So he doesn't.
Right, that's why she said she take one. That's one, and that's it. That's why I'll be seeing.
That's right. That's definitely a lie. He already locked that down.
Dawn saying that's a fact, and Joy saying that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Joy knows.
And it's crazy because y'all in the house talking. I can't with y'all. I just can't. But yes,
Dawn right. No. I'm glad that Joy is up here because Dawn like to pop junk, and I'm always saying I be getting on her. I be like, get up out of here because you don't play because you know what it really is. And look, Joy is on a line to check it because he be lying up in here. He know what it is. He be behind the scenes letting us know how he got a queen. He be on the scenes acting like, he just a fool. We be like, no, you got a queen at home and you do very good by your queen. You be lying. You be lying. Anyway.
Don said, don't be putting his business out there on the streets.
Whatever. Anyway, so okay, boom. So we know that inconsistency,
yes,
cheapness, frugal.
My thing is, if you're already involved, it was another saying: before you try to love me, let go of your past that you love. That's my main thing. Do not. Oh, we got a call already.
Caller.
Hey,
hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the NYC podcast. Who we speaking with?
It's Flavor.
Hey, Flavor. What is your do's and don'ts in your relationship? He was trying to be on a panel, but not today. What's your do's and don'ts in your relationship or in a relationship at all?
I mean, the dudes. I mean, you gotta be faithful.
Everybody, right?
Yes.
Both parties.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. Right now, my mind elsewhere, but I'm trying to think for y'all.
But I don't think people want to be faithful when they're in the beginning of a relationship because they don't know where it's going to go. And I find a lot of people say, "Oh, I just met somebody," and still be trying to test the waters.
Well, you have to sit down and figure out who this person is.
Right.
I feel most women you come across, you have to give them a chance to see where their priorities at. At the end of the day, and if it works out, then you make it official. Like, this is my lady right here. This is what it is.
Yeah, but if you've already been courting each other for, like, let's say y'all been courting each other for 6 months, and within the 6 months, within 3 of those 6 months, you've been doing you in between. Is that okay?
Nah, cause it's causing interference. Cause your mind's not really focused on her. Yeah, other people involved, and that's going to cause a lot of interference.
Right. Yeah. Rainbow, what you gotta say, Rainbow? You disagree or you agree? What?
I don't disagree, but I don't agree either.
Okay.
About what?
It all depends on the person. Because
last week you said if you dating multiple people, but I disagree with that one.
Multiple people, but I didn't say go ahead and be sleeping with multiple people. You can go on dates to figure if you and someone has if you're compatible, and if the two of y'all have any type of chemistry. Because you could be like, oh well, I met this guy today and we had a good date, but you need to go on various dates with this guy to realize.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
But you can do that with multiple people, because who's to say that you get to 2 or 3 months with this guy and then find out when you could have been going out with other people until you find cut everybody off.
One of our people said. One of our people said some don't want to get the wholeness out their system. Shaking my head, you're right, Envy. A lot of people still want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to pay, they want to play, and then they still want to do them and be like, oh, I got a girl. But beforehand, you was trying to take out this person and do this, that, and the third too. So how is that even fair to the person you're trying to be with in the beginning of a relationship?
But like Don said, Don said dates don't work because
why they don't?
Because some people don't date to find a person. They dating to just be a player. They look for men and women, not just like
women.
I agree to that.
For free dinner.
Yeah, like they're not dating with the intent of meeting someone serious. A lot of people just fall into it. You know that, right? Like a lot of people be dating and then they just actually just stick to the one person they feel like was the most consistent with them, and that don't even be the one that was the most compatible. It just be, they just want it. They just like whatever.
This sounds like consistency is key.
I said that in the beginning. That is correct.
Consistency is key. So a lot of people don't get out what they need to get out when they dating. So that's why dates could be good sometimes they could be bad. But if you know the rules of dating, then you should date in order to find a mate. You cannot be dating just to be finding a fuck buddy.
Right, but even if you're in a relationship, you have people that's in a relationship and still try to do the same thing. You got people that's been, I just started going with her, or I just started going with him, and then I find myself, I'll be like, yo, why don't you just give your relationship a try? Or, just simple conversation. It's like, well, you don't even know if you like her like that, or you don't even know if he's good for you, give it a try, opposed to still just saying you still want to do you.
Some people rush in and some people take too damn long.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people do that. Right.
You just don't know. Like, it's just, you just really just don't know. Like, people intent. That's why you sent your representative. No, Don, you don't need to send a rep.
Well, Tia said you don't see the real them until like a year later, or even when you live with them. She said her mother always told her that you don't know a person until you live with them.
Yes and no, because my thing is, yes and no, because if you're with the person continuously, at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, they are going to get comfortable to the point the same thing they were trying to shield and shelter is going to come out. Like, for example, like, let's say if he or she had like nasty behavior, and if they came to your house and they left their plate on the table, at first you're going to be like, okay, let me clean it up or something. But if you notice it continuously, he or she is not the cleanest person. You understand what I'm saying? Right. It's all about paying attention to the signs. Some people fall. You're right. Exactly. A lot of people fall easily, but I think people fall easily more so because they're lonely. I don't think it's because they want a relationship or they want to be dating. A lot.
I felt easy.
Was you lonely?
Was I lonely? No.
Okay, but everybody's different. You got people that be lonely and will tolerate anything. Oh my God, I have somebody to speak to on a regular. Oh my God, he answers my calls or she answers my calls, vice versa. The simple thing, nobody wants to be lonely. Some people, like I've actually, and it took me a minute to be okay with being by myself. At one time I was like, well, damn, what's going on? And it wasn't that I had to be that way. I chose to be that way, and now I'm like, I'm okay with it. I travel a lot by myself. I'll leave these goddamn kids in a minute by choice, because they want to go with me and shit. But for the most part, I'm okay with being by myself. Every now and again, and you have a lot of people be like, no, I can't do this by myself and I can't do that. Some people are not okay with being by themselves. So the inkling ounce of attention is when it's, oh my God, he loves me. No, sweetie, he just trying to fuck probably. And they don't look at it like that.
It's a little bit of lust.
Right. A little tingly feeling or something. But that's also how a lot of relationships be too, and that causes people to cheat because they can lack certain things in their relationship, whether it's communication. What you say?
When you meet the right person,
you're going to be different.
Different like how? Let me hear this one. But it also goes to like lack of communication in a relationship. Like if you're in a relationship, and that's like I was saying, people cheat because they get what they're lacking in the inside, So, and I noticed like I have a couple of friends that are married, and I'll be like, so why do you cheat? Listen, yo, son, this bitch was sending me pictures and she was talking to me every day. I woke up to good morning texts and stuff like that, but meanwhile, I'm at home arguing with my wife and she don't even want to fuck and this, that, and the third, but I'm getting pictures. And this is why cheating takes place. And this is where it goes to the lack of communication.
But it goes both
Absolutely.
ways.
Absolutely.
You're saying she doesn't want to have sex with you. Are you giving her a reason to want to have sex with you?
Well, my homegirl,
like I don't, men think that we're not as visual as them. Like they just see titties and ass and they like, I'm ready. Women, we're more emotional. Give me a reason to want to have sex with you. Don't just come in the room and be like, I'm ready. Okay, I'm not.
You got, warm it up a little bit, kiss a little something, do some things.
They slurp the titty for 1 second and then they like, you ready? No, that's not. I'm not ready. Not ready.
That's not it.
Yo, Rainbow, I'm over here sweating. I don't know what the fuck. Oh my God, I'm sweating. This Rainbow Sangria, I'm gonna have to put in another order. Please, if y'all haven't tried it, please try it, because goddamn, I'm sitting down now. I don't know how I'm gonna be when I get up in a minute. So, good Lord.
But that that you definitely got to warm it up. Like you got to warm it up. And men have retarded reasons for cheating. Did we end with Flavor? I feel like we still have Flavor on the phone. Flavor, we still got you on the phone.
I'm still here.
Oh,
So what if
I'm
do
just
you have
listening.
any other opinions or any, anything else to say while you're on the phone on the topic?
that's right, Tia.
Not really, man. Not really. I mean, you just gotta do. You gotta do your job, man. If you want the female, you gotta take the initiative. That's it.
That's
But
true.
you have a lot of you have a lot of men that actually like aggressive women too. How do you feel about that? I don't know.
I love aggressive women.
I'm not aggressive. Only when I'm drunk.
I mean,
Jesus. Odie, were you drunk?
Only when I'm
We
drunk.
love you, Flavor. We would definitely we love you. Thank you for always showing us love and tuning in.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Being here for us. We
Definitely.
appreciate you.
Next week might be
All
part
right.
2. I don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna talk to the girls, and we might do part 2 from last week. So
We
you
gonna
might have to
do
stay.
part two.
All right.
Definitely.
All right. Cool. All right, y'all.
All right, later.
Yeah, I'm
So
not-
Tia said,
Huh?
Tia
What Tia said?
gotta make the coochie talk before you walk in. Agreed.
Like,
Definitely.
I don't know. It takes us a little minute. So you gotta give us something. It ain't just like, okay, I done pet you. I guess that's what I don't know. You ready? No.
You know how you gotta warm the car up in the winter before you just drive off?
If that's what you're gonna do, give me some alcohol first, and then I'm ready.
Jesus,
If
no.
you don't want to if you don't want to have to do anything extra, just give me some alcohol, and then
Oh,
be ready.
Lord. What else would you consider the do's and don'ts in a relationship? I think this lying is a main thing. You got a lot of people that lie for no ass reason. And then that's mostly because, and it also goes into according to how much you're paying attention. Because a person gonna sell you a dream and bullshit you and tell you exactly what you want to hear, and then it's months later, then it's like, but didn't you say this? And then you said we was gonna do that, and then
don't try to feed me false. Don't keep feed me a false narrative. Just tell me what it is.
yes, definitely, to your lying is the main thing. And a lot of people seem to think it's okay, and then when you catch them in a lie, they want to be mad at you. Why are you mad? Because I'm paying attention.
Right. You didn't think you didn't know I had the memory of an elephant, huh?
How you know what an elephant memory is?
They got a good memory.
memories.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Oh my God. But we are going over an hour from what it looks like. Let's run this bill, pay this bill back real quick. Please stand by, everybody. We will continue. Let's run this commercial.
Y'all.
Girl, I'm hot.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
And we're back. I ain't drunk. I'm just hot.
Envy is sweating, y'all. You see her forehead glistening.
I am. And my sangria is almost done. So please hit a rainbow for her rainbow refreshers. This is a black top, y'all. This is not the juice. This is,
Look,
it's upside
I got a
down. There you
white
go.
top. I ain't been drinking today.
So yes, please try it. Dawn actually does know very well how watermelon sangria is. This is one of her best sellers. I believe she does ship. So please follow her and hit her up at Rainbow Refreshers.
She said, I told you that watermelon is popping.
Yes. Oh my God. And I'm sitting here in the AC on and I'm sweating. This is freaking crazy. I didn't sign up for this. And I don't even know why I picked this one. I should have got the colada one, which was, would have been cute because it is the pink and everything, but fucking hot. I'm ready to pin this hair up right now, but I gotta wait a couple more minutes until we end the show because it's hot in here. But yes, the do's and don'ts in a relationship, or even with your friend, even with your, just in general in life, the do's and don'ts to keep everything where you should be and positive.
Okay,
So, Joy needs a non-alcoholic one. And Don wants one for his birthday tomorrow.
He ain't getting one tomorrow. I'll bring it to the studio on Wednesday.
Right, there you go.
Don, what are you doing? Oh, he said, what he did?
They're gonna be in the studio on Wednesday.
If he drop another bomb.
Oh Lord. My thing is, before you start to try to do a new relationship or before you try to start a person, period. So I try to pursue a person. Finish what you started. Finish what you already have going on. That's my thing. You have a lot of people.
You have to get rid of your old baggage. Baby is barking. You got to get rid of your old baggage before you can get any new bags. Because otherwise, your old baggage gonna be walking around with you. You can't pick anything else up and like physically carry it properly until you get that old baggage out the way.
Yeah, and then look, Tia says she don't like when a dude chatting with female besties.
So thank you.
Everything in your relationship, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
If you was in a bestie before I came around, you ain't gonna be no bestie now.
Thank you.
No, I mean, well, you know, some men do have best friends, but it doesn't mean that if me and you have a problem, like if me and my man is having a problem, like everything that he should run back and tell her. That's
and
not.
You don't have no bestie after me and you met. I'm the best.
My thing is, don't pop it with a new friend. That's my thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If she was here before me, then I'm cool with that. But if she got here after me, then I ain't cool.
No. No, after me? No. You have no female friends after me.
Wait. Well, I finished old baggage. I thought y'all had a show agreeing with polygamy. No, we did not. First of all, that was the evening rush. That was the evening rush. This way, that way. What the hell I'm doing with my fingers? This way, that way.
That way, right. Wait, this way. Wait.
That was the evening rush. Who had that show?
The rush show. No one agreed or disagreed with polygamy, but that ain't for me. So
right, we did say that was not for us, Mr. Benjamin.
On this show, we did not agree with polygamy. So no,
right.
Show. It ain't us. Not the queen.
It's another show on the network.
That show.
Yeah, that's hard. I'm the bestie. You're right.
The evening rush is that.
You don't need to talk to no other females other than me.
We just had somebody trying to make us, have
Let me see if I can get this right. Make envy.
He's trying to recruit for his polygamy. He tried to recruit our asses, and it just wasn't happening.
And Precious to be in a polygamous relationship with him.
And as y'all can see, it has not worked.
It has not worked. But no, it wasn't us. It's okay. No, I was only kidding because
thinking out loud.
Because that whole topic was like, that whole show was very, it was mind blowing to say the least, and it was very hostile at one point, and I was the one the hostility was directed to, so that's why I'm very passionate about that. Other than that, Benjamin, it's okay. Because Sis was annoyed with me. She just knew, she was like, oh, look at this girl. Like, girl, bye. Nobody wants that situation.
But being that we're all older.
I could not handle that situation because I'd be mad as hell all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
Lord.
And I don't share.
Oh, God. Right. Dawn, please don't play with me today.
Anyway, so what else?
Right. No sharing. You said sharing and caring?
No
sharing and caring.
No,
right. But a lot of people, different folks for different strokes. Right, different folks for different strokes. But you got a lot of people that set the ground rules in a relationship, and another party may go out because that might be what he or she wants. You understand what I'm saying? And then that's where it goes to one of the things you definitely should have in your relationship is respect. A lot of people do not tend to have respect in their relationship. They tend to forget, okay, well, we together, so this is what it is. No, it's really just not. That's what it is. Respect is mainly the ground thing of everything. And a lot of people tend to forget. Right. It's definitely the foundation of whether it's going to make you or break you. And a lot of people tend to forget that. Sadly and unfortunately, but mainly, if anything, if you're trying to do any type of relationship, you got to make sure you're okay first. You got a lot of people that want a relationship, and then one minute they want a relationship, and then the next minute they don't want a relationship. Mm-hmm. They're very undecisive. And I feel when you're trying to be with someone in that particular moment, because that's what you're feeling, a lot of people's emotions cannot be played with, can't be turned on and off. So my thing is, if you decided to put yourself in that position to be in a relationship, don't wait 2-3 weeks and be like, nah, I can't do this. I don't want to be in a relationship. It makes no sense. Right.
People in relationships, they have double standards. Like something may be good for them. Like if they do it, it's perfectly fine. But if their mate does it, it's a total different thing. It's like they be like, but why would you do that? You did the same thing yesterday. It wasn't a problem then, but now that I do it, it's a problem.
Right.
Like little things, and it's not always big things like cheating or this or that. It's little. Sometimes it's just little shit, and you be like, so you found a problem with that, but you didn't find a problem when you did it to me yesterday.
And Joy mentioned, don't get into a relationship thinking you're going to change a person. That is correct too. That is correct too. But I don't think going into the relationship thinking you're going to change a person. I think when you're in a relationship, the people change for the person they want to be with. Does it make sense?
But what he's trying to say is don't think that you can change them. People have to want to change on their own.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, well, because there's a lot of people out here be like, nah, well, he was a player with her, but he won't be a player with me. Boo, if he wants to change, he's gonna change. But
right, people bring out different people, and right, you can be like I seen something the other day. It said just because we dated the same man does not mean we dated the same man. You might have had a version of him that he want, that pertained to your lifestyle. I might have a version of him that pertained to my type of lifestyle. Two different people, kind of, sort of, but yes, physically the deaf man.
A man is gonna change for a woman he wants.
Yes.
If he wants to be with that woman,
definitely,
and that woman only, he's going to change for her.
Correct.
But
correct.
If he does not want to be with you, he's not going to change for you. So just because we had the same man, he didn't want to be with you, but he wants to be with me. So he's going to change. He's going to change the person that he is.
Like you have guys, like girls that be like, oh my God, he's never did this for me and he's never did that. And then how is it that he's doing this, that, and the third for you and this, that, and the third? You be like, well, different people bring out different things. You understand what I'm saying? I don't ask for nothing whenever I'm with somebody. I feel, and this is just me personally, I should not have to ask for anything. That's just my thing. My thing is that because if I'm with you and if I want to do something, because I want to do it. Granted, we all might ask, well, can you do this for me? And can you take care of it? But overall, if you're paying attention to me, then I shouldn't have to ask for anything. And it goes both ways. And that's where it goes to observing and paying attention to your partner and paying attention to the conversation, where it goes into listening. And then, of course, you learning the person. Oh, okay, well, I didn't think you did. You didn't like that. But now since you're listening to the conversation, now you see because he or she said it. Oh, I didn't know that was your interest, but now you're learning the person because they're talking and you're paying attention. A person can have a conversation and no one can pay the fuck attention. And you'd be like, did you hear what I say? Mm-hmm, yeah. And then you're sitting back like, what happened?
Mm-hmm. Also, you have to realize that people change.
Definitely.
You have to realize that as people change on a daily basis. So something somebody might have liked or didn't like 2 or 3 years ago, they may like today. So just don't exclude everything. Like, well, you said you didn't like that, so I didn't do it. That was then. This is now. I'm a different person today than I was 2 days ago. You have to remember that. People evolve and change. So you
daily. Yes.
Yeah, today Kawan had on some pants today, and I was like, that doesn't even look like something you would wear.
But he liked it. Right. Right. But he tried it.
I would have never picked that out for you, but I guess you liked it. So
and that's where it goes into, okay, I'm paying attention. I don't really like it, but I see that you like it.
I didn't like it, but it was just it doesn't like the man that I've known for the last 18 years, that didn't look like his style. I think he's becoming, he's usually not like a color person. Like he'll wear solid. He's had a lot of colors. I'm like,
fuck is that? You trying to say it to PG to PG? What the fuck is this you out of?
wear colorful shit like me.
Right.
Like,
but then you see growth.
I guess.
Right, exactly. Dawn says something new. And like Tia says, she said learning your partner's love language. Absolutely. We had actually did a show on what is your love language quite some time ago. And we, learned different stuff about each other.
Benjamin better get his life together.
Oh God, here we go. We're not well, I'm sorry. We're not gonna be in a poly anything at all. Sorry. Right. I can't say anytime soon, but I can honestly say for myself at all. That's just not something I'm interested in. I don't want to share, and my thing is like I said, everybody's different. But to have a male and possibly another female, and y'all just one big happy family. Have to be
2 males in my polyamory relationship. I'm sorry.
Right, and then that's where it goes. Is your man okay with that? Oh, I'm with Johnny today. Don't worry about it. See,
don't ask me for nothing that you won't be comfortable with if I didn't.
My point exactly.
If you ain't comfortable with another man busting these cheeks, then I'm not comfortable with another bitch.
Oh God. I can't. I just can't.
9 times out of 10, ain't no man. I want to say 10 times out of 10, but 9 times out of 10, ain't no man gonna agree.
Right.
To another man. So why can we end this poly? Like we're gonna end this poly conversation. If it ain't 2 men, it ain't happening.
Because that's what we would prefer, Dawn. If it did come down to it, that's why it goes to
women. But why does it have to be 2 women then? If it can't be 2 men, why do I have to be? Why am I the one who has to be excluded? Huh? Why can't I be the one living it up? Having 2 men.
There you go, Tia. Tia said, I always say that if you can see another nigga shoving his itch down my throat, then let's get it. But even though we know you joking, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, don't ask me for nothing I can't ask you for.
That's a fact. That's a fact, right?
Not with that. And as much as everybody, poly is not just about the sex. It is about it boils down to the selfishness of the sex.
At some point, y'all having sex.
At all points. At all points. There's not one point that they're not having sex. At all points, they're having sex. So if you having sex, and sex is the basis of that whole situation. Y'all trying to really just figure it out. Y'all trying to make it sound good. But at the end of the day, it's about the sex. It's about the selfishness of each.
Oh God, Dawn in this any and out shit.
It don't matter what Dawn got to say. Dawn ain't got no poly relationship.
We gotta start ignoring his comments if it ain't making sense.
Absolutely,
Dawn
don't got a poly relationship, so he needs to go. And be sweating, y'all. We gotta go. We gotta get up out of here.
It's hot. If my sangria is done, please holler at Rainbow Refreshers. Yes, this is the black top. This is the watermelon sangria. This is actually her first alcoholic drink that I've had. I like the juices. The juices is actually awesome as well. And she has a.
How did that happen? It surprised me. I was like, it be tasty.
Yes, when she gave me the half, I didn't even know what it was. She just was like, taste this. And I'm like, okay, it could have been whatever. And I was like, oh. And then I finished it. I was like, I hope she don't ask me back for it because it's done now. It's done. Sorry. And then she was like, how was it? It was actually very, very good. And I didn't even know what it was. I just know it was good.
Damn.
Yes. And this watermelon sangria. And if she don't do shipment, she's about to start. We are gonna have a conversation on how she gonna implement that because send it via UPS next day. In the 5 boroughs, they will get it the next day. So we will definitely work on that. Please follow us at our business pages at, like I said, Rainbow Refreshers on Instagram and I believe on Facebook as well. Envious Creations on Instagram and Facebook. 360 Photos is under construction. She will definitely be on Instagram and Facebook as well. Follow us on our business page, our Queens of NYC podcast page on Instagram and Facebook as well. All one word, no underscore, no special asterisks or whatever. Special shout outs to 108 Soul, he shouts us out. DJ Tupac Kane, he shouts us out on the radio every Sunday with no questions asked. The support is phenomenal from 12 to 2 on the radio station. And yes, we have today's topic, as y'all can see, which has been very interesting. The do's and don'ts in a relationship. What did we learn?
To sum it up,
don't drink no sangria and be talking. That's what I learned, because goddamn, it's hot.
Lack of communication. In a relationship, you need communication. You need consistency. You need a partner that is not cheap and don't. I'm not just saying that he ain't gotta have, like, you know, he need to have some funds. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to be willing to share the funds. Like, let's all work with me.
Don't be selfish.
He should be willing to share the funds. No one's saying that he has to have buku dollars, but whatever he got, he needs to be able to share. He needs to be willing to share.
And not share the peen with the outside world, because there's no kindness in this.
So
my thing is, if you got women that's selfish too. Like, women feel some women feel they don't have to do for the male. Because I have met men that have been like, oh, I've never got gifted, or my
chick though.
Right. I don't even feel it be all the time broke though. I just feel
with the wrong type of female.
Yeah, because listen, I like buy my man stuff. I buy my man stuff all the time. I buy nice things.
I'm like, ooh, I think this will look nice on him, or that he needs.
But that's how, in my opinion, I think that's how it should be. But a lot of people don't know how to do that, because, like, I know someone, I think Tia mentioned it a while in the comments. People have abandonment issues. A lot of people are so used to people saying, "Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you give me this? Can you give me this?" And not used to being and that's where it goes to having energy and everything reciprocated. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That don't mean just because I gifted you, that means gift me back. That just means, just like I'm taking the time out for you today, take the time out for me another day. You understand what I'm saying?
Just a thought.
Right. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. What, Tia said?
She said her husband gets mad when she buys some shit. Laugh out loud. He don't want me to do it though.
Yeah,
really?
A lot of men men will say like, babe, no, you didn't have to grab that. Or sometimes I'd be so surprised at things that I receive. I'd be like, oh, I didn't even think you was gonna buy that, or you didn't have to buy that. But that's being modest. Buy me whatever. Bring it on. Like, I like it, and you can buy it for me, but I take pride and I love buying my man stuff. Like, I don't care if he likes something and I cop it first. I like the surprise on his face. Right. Like, I'm okay with that. I spoil you mine. But
I think that's what it's supposed to be. I think you're supposed to spoil each other. And there's a lot of people that feel it's supposed to be.
You bought me. It should never be a tit for tat. Like,
right.
Because I'm going to buy him something because he bought me something. No.
Yeah. But it's crazy because people think that way. I noticed even like in older men, I've noticed that as well. Because like it was somebody like a while ago that I was talking to. I was like, oh, okay, I see. Like it was something that he was trying to do. And I went and purchased it, and I was like, okay, here. And his response was, well, now I got to go get you something. No, I did that because I was paying attention to what you had to take care of, and I wanted to do it. If you decide to do something for me, don't do it because I did something for you. Do it because you want to do it. He looked at me like with confusion, like, really? I'm like, it's fine. It's not that serious. But it'd be simple to me. You understand what I'm
saying? I'm never going to buy you nothing first, though. Like, I'm never going to be the first one by your kids.
Okay, I don't know. Well, everyone knows that me and my man been together since we were 20. So, when you 20, 20 back in the early 2000s, we ain't really had no fucking money. So the first thing he ever bought me was some Chinese food. And a bitch is fat and hard.
Lord!
He paid attention.
Right, if I don't get her nothing else, I'm gonna get her some food.
I think this is the very first time I had met him. Like he came to my house and he was like, you want something to eat? I was like, sure. He was like, well, what you want? I was like, I don't know, Chinese food. He was like, okay. He's probably like, bitch, that's really what you want.
Right. So nowadays they asking for fucking lobster and crab legs and shit. I'll be like,
she didn't say no crab legs, no nothing like that. They said Chinese food. They probably spent like $5 on my Chinese food.
And but you was happy, and look at it now. Years later, y'all still together because of the simplest things that built your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You could have been like, buy me a house, and he probably would have broke his back to make sure I got to get this, but that, I got to get her a house. But that's the energy you want in your relationship. Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to be reciprocated. You understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to already. Right, exactly.
I don't know if he knows it, but he already loves me.
Yeah, Tia said that her mom said, which is my aunt, she said, don't buy a man shoes. He's finna walk right out your life. But I mean, that auntie, that's definitely some old school thinking, and she needs to get rid of that, because I done bought plenty of shoes, and this man ain't walk nowhere but back in his house.
I done bought so many pairs. You know how I done bought so many pairs of shoes that this man was gonna walk out my life.
But I ain't even hold you. The first pair I had ever bought, I was nervous. Like, okay, this motherfucker walk out with these shoes that I bought, baby.
That's some old school shit though. No, for real. They tell you that.
Somebody's mother always tells them, "Don't you buy no
man no shoes."
Right.
I done bought so many pairs of sneakers. Good Lord, if he was gonna walk, he for damn sure ain't walk the fuck up out of here. Like, he'd be walking back in. You know what I'm saying? You can go. You can get out.
Don is really retarded. He said, "See, I got a 50-cent drink and a walk."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, you did. But if you got joy with a 50-cent drink and a walk, Joy definitely got your ass back when you had to buy that house and you had to do what you had to do for her. So don't play, Joy. Don't worry, I got you, Joy. Because he probably sit up here.
He all the time, and it's crazy because they both be on here and their views be like total opposite. I just can't. But I know he does it for entertainment, of course.
Is realistic. Dawn is entertainment. Yeah, I'm saying.
Lord.
Maybe he's not talking about this relationship. He's talking about.
But he always say that though. Like we know for a fact he ain't talking about Joy, but he always say that. He always talk about his younger self and before he was
before he was saved it. He can't
get those days back, so he be trying to relive them on this live all the time. But anyway, no, ain't nobody buying you no sneakers. Anyway,
buying you no damn sneakers.
For tuning in, we appreciate you guys. We hope
that you
had the time with us tonight. We hope that you guys learned some stuff, took some stuff away from here, and always put us up in the comments even after the show is over. We read the comments. We definitely love you too, Don. Definitely love you. We definitely read the comments. We interact with our viewers. We love y'all.
And if you want to be a guest on the show, please hit us up at our email, queensofnycpodcast@gmail.com. We do respond. Just work with us because that's not like the main thing we be on. Just give us some time.
That's like the 5th email we all have.
Yeah.
Or just hit us on our Instagram or the Facebook page, Queens of NYC Podcast. You would actually get a quicker response that way if you want to be a guest, if you're looking to become a sponsor, if you want to, if you have any ideas or something thought you want to do for a topic, just hit us up and let us know. We are very open-minded to it. We always bring it to any thoughts or any comments to each other, and we vote on it and we take it from there. So we definitely appreciate.
We never really disagree on the topic though.
Okay, that's fine. Good. Sounds good to me.
Right.
Like you guys see the chemistry.
We don't come up with no bullshit. We don't come up with no bullshit
topic.
And we've been down to listen and we be down for discussions. And the chemistry y'all see us have on air, we actually have that chemistry.
Absolutely.
We were taking it fun for just the podcast. We really love each other. We really talk to each other every day, all day. We just be going.
Her phone is never on. Her shit is always on silent.
Oh, yeah. And so I be coming in late. You guys, y'all better know it. My phone's on silent, and I be coming in late. Like they be ready to have like a full blow conversation. I think, hey y'all, I know they probably be like, look at this hoe.
Right, and then she got to scroll up, and then she be putting the LOL on the end. Like, hold on, we just laughed that off about an hour or two ago. Right.
I be making an effort to get up in there, like, get up in our group chat. But we really have a genuine connection, and so we love for you guys to actually come in and experience what we have and what we talk about. We may not all agree all the time, but we still rock. So thank you for tuning in and rocking with us every week and keeping us number one.
Yes, and we appreciate y'all, the do's and don'ts of the relationship. So also we are still on our major streams: Pandora, Amazon Music, Mixcloud, etc. If you just want to hear us and go on replay, we are now on Roku TV. We mentioned that last month, I believe. We are on Roku TV. We have to, clean it up a little bit and then send it to the station, and it will be available. But to see us live, we are on Facebook Live, we are on YouTube Live, and we are on the eveningrush.network.com live. So if any of those platforms, you can hear us live. We are here tuned in. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Eventually, we will be fully merging to YouTube. So if you do not follow us on YouTube, please follow the network and also follow whichever show that you particularly watch. Please follow it as well, because sooner or later we're going to fully try to merge to YouTube and take it from there. We're trying to get all these coins out here. Yes, we try to get all these coins. So if y'all want to donate, our Cash App is $ Queens of NYC Podcast. Next time, give us a call. We will be back next week, Monday, same time and same station. Just look out for the topic. We're gonna try to do something spicy again. We appreciate y'all. Yes, the Evening Rush is on YouTube. Yes, the Evening Rush is on YouTube. The whole network.
The DA Evening Rush. When you look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's also, I believe, the Queens of NYC podcast is on YouTube, and we're on Twitch, which I did not know.
It's all under the Evening Rush Network.
And then they get to follow their shows from there. Okay. Yep. Yes, the Evening Rush Network. Please follow us, because I would hate for y'all to not be able to see or hear us on Facebook once we fully merge. Please follow, please share, please tell a friend, build up our, our network, build up our followers, build up our, everything that, and that pertains to the outside other than Facebook, because Facebook, we're here, we do have a lot of people sharing, and we appreciate y'all, but we're definitely going to merge full time sooner or later to other platforms.
So we appreciate it. We'll link it, you guys. We'll definitely give you guys the link, give you guys a heads up before we just actually go over to YouTube, because y'all rock with us every week, so we know y'all want to continue.
Yes, definitely. So we appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week, Monday, same time, same station. Watch out for the next topic. We're going to keep it on fire. We're going to keep it spicy. Talk to y'all later. Later, y'all.
Good night.